Hello, welcome to another one of Studio Central's live art demos on Facebook. We're here at Upbeat Artworks, which is the gallery of Artbeat Studio alumni work. And so Artbeat Studio is our residency that takes artists for 6 months to focus on art as well as their mental health at the time. So we have also across the way, you can come to Studio Central in person to make some art and use whatever supplies we have at Studio Central. I think I said that already, but we're here at Upbeat Artworks because it's a little quieter than the studio, and so we can do this live video and share with you. But since we have the wonderful opportunity to be in the gallery, we're gonna show off some work from one of our artists. So this week we're gonna do Sadie. So Kate is gonna read her bio while I show off some of the work. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and we'll get to that.
Sadie Lee Boyles. Sadie Lee Boyles, born in Winnipeg in 1995 to an artistic family, drew TV characters as a child, and by grade 6 has completed a graphic novel in anime style. Though she took art classes in school and follows Miles Johnson's art on Instagram, she's proudly self-taught. Now she does mixed media drawings combining pen, colored pencil, graphite, pastels, oils, and watercolors, mainly on paper, but occasionally on canvas. Sadie's models are photos, poems, and her own dreams. Realistic anatomical elements appear in a highly detailed, decorative, and often surrealistic treatment, containing fantasy themes and abstract psychedelic style expressions of cosmic spirituality. The work alternates between, on one hand, idealized and lyrical forms, and on the other, distorted images of terror, disorder, and suffering. I switch back and forth in my work between black and white moments, says Sadie. But I do also combine these elements within some pieces to show balanced emotion. Recently, Sadie has embarked on a new Rock of Fame series, which consists of highly realistic and positive portraits of stars ranging from Bob Marley and Jimi Hendrix to John Lennon and Kurt Cobain. Sadie's technical craft is highly developed, and she says she takes a lot of time perfecting each piece. When I see almost anything, I imagine just how I would do it. Art is everything to me. I think about it all the time. Photo by Johnny Peters by Michael Riney.
Yes, and all of Sadie's pieces are unbelievably detailed. I have seen her work. It's so cool to see.
I'd like to add a little bit to what we have here. We got beautiful pieces from Sadie. This is a self-portrait, and I know it's hard to tell.
An abstract,
without
interpretive.
This one is called Squishy, and the artist Dream.
I love that one.
It adds to what you see in it, and this one's called Paranoia,
which is just strikingly realistic. I think you have to see it in person to truly, fully appreciate it, but you can see how realistic and detailed it is.
We do not have too many of this in the store, but we will be able to get more prints.
And those are new pieces.
Time, if needed. Also, we have a couple of new pieces right here.
Yes.
That I wanted to show. We have these from Amber Boulay. This is called Off-Center Battle Between Life and Death. It's $75, no tax, come by.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Amber's work is always so detailed and meticulous.
And also we have a new piece from Teresa Taylor. It's called Grazing. $90. It's a 14 by 11 painted with acrylic as usual. And if you want to see something more in this piece, you can see this little detail right here. The artist can tell more about that. It's not a scratch, it's actually painted intentionally in a very intricate way.
Okay.
So when I saw it at first, I was wondering, what is this?
Yeah.
The artist has the answers.
Okay. Yeah. It's hard to see on the camera, but if you look very closely.
Then we have new artworks from Frank Yellow, who will be talking about it next Friday.
Yes.
And also, please check on the prints from other artists.
Yeah.
Barbara Saint, Rachel Drawbot. And come check on all these wonderful things that we have. We have a couple more from Skywalk. We have this guy right here. It's called I Belong Here.
Beautiful.
And we're moving on to what we're doing with these benches again. You haven't seen benches in a while.
Yes.
So here we are. Our theme today is not drawing James as we planned. James not here. We have no opportunity to do that.
We have no model.
No model. So we have a book which is generously donated. It's called How to Paint Boats.
Yes.
And this is the one I chose for myself. I chose the illustration of boat with reflection in sand pools. I have paper right here. Also, only has the painting to refer to.
Yeah.
And this was a very generous donation.
Yes, this is a donation. I'm not sure who it's from, but it's an unfinished piece that's beautiful.
If to show the back of this
but-
canvas, you can see this is an old canvas and it
Yes.
has nails on the side. So
Yes, it is.
it was exhibited as unfinished, and it's beautiful the way it is.
Yes.
Even though it was said someone can work on it, but
Yes. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful the way it
piece.
is.
So I'm gonna use it as a reference, even though it's not technically finished, but you get the shapes and everything already. Beautiful piece. And then I think everyone
we have
else
some
is.
printouts from the internet.
I'm
And-
using picture.
Oh, you're using
Yeah,
this?
I wanted to use the
Okay,
same book, so I
awesome.
changed my mind.
Awesome. Then Mater picked pirate ship. Right here.
Which is very fun. I was tempted to wear a piratey outfit today because I knew we were doing boats, but I also told Logan that next Friday I'm gonna all do a piratey thing because we might be doing pirate flags for the workshop. So
Okay, and just before we start, I wanted to show Mater's artwork, some of it. We work with charcoal, but also what we have here is colored charcoal. Never worked with it, so we are trying it out after, not right during the light. And also we have some artworks with different mediums that are definitely not a workshop time. It took way longer, several weeks for each maybe. Maybe not this one, maybe. So this one was a quicker project, and this is Mater's. Mater, do you want to talk about this? Yeah.
Not really.
So I'll just show them. So this is City Life of Winnipeg, and this is done with mixed media. This one,
that's really neat.
quite cool. Right here.
Oh, that's cool too.
That's a cool piece too.
Wow.
So this is not a sketch, this is a collage, but it's
Wow.
it says nowhere.
I love the colors.
Winnipeg City Bus.
It's so nice.
Okay, so this one is actually Portage Place.
Oh my gosh.
Color, yeah.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
beautiful. Look at all the detail on the chain and everything.
I know. I'm like,
So this was a pencil, I believe. And then this one is a self-portrait. Oops.
that is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The
So
colors and
This
the
one
cross
took several
hatching.
weeks to
Wow.
make. So please do not expect us to do something like this in an hour, even
Yeah,
less than
yeah.
we have here.
Art should never be a race, so we're not going to try to do that. I mean, I guess like, try to justify people could.
Okay, so put everything back. And I just brought it thinking we could show it and also use this size if someone wants to, but
Mm-hmm.
we have smaller size paper, which is a bit more convenient.
Yeah.
Okay, so my goal for today is not to use too much detail because I need to consider time.
Mm-hmm.
Some detail, I definitely would choose a stick or a thinner one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just start drawing. Locate it.
I really like the angle we get with the drawing. What do you call them? Benches.
Mm-hmm. I decided we haven't used patience in a while and we have carpet cleaning up coming, so I thought if we mess up here, we'll clean it up. Makes sense.
So where do you start when you start a sketch from a reference? Do you just choose a random point, or do you?
Just naturally. Oh my goodness. Not falling.
Whatever feels right.
Okay, it wasn't placed properly. Put it the way I could fall. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm sitting. So thinking about this, I do not have the top. I need to either invent it
Mm-hmm.
or cover it, which is possible, with some random detail, or just to cut it off right here, which I'm going to do. It's the simplest way of just,
Yes.
there we go.
And I'm excited to be doing boats. I'm the one that has suggested it, because I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm a big boat fan, and I would dream to own a boat one day, so I keep trying to convince everyone I know to buy a boat with me and perhaps start a pirate crew.
I love that idea.
I think it would be very
Everyone's on
fun.
board except of me, maybe, because I don't have this experience, and myself, I was never into boats.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, I like how it looks like, but guys, don't take me
Yes.
fishing or anything.
I admittedly am actually kind of terrified of sailing, despite having done it before. Although I was never in charge, I just follow instructions, pull the rope when needed, tie the.
When I was in charge of the boat, we capsized.
I also am so scared because I remember like being at the docks and like seeing the kids doing sailing lessons, and just like it was a stormy day and just seeing like so many kids like crash into the dock and need to get rescued by the boat, the rescue boat.
Now, great.
I'm like-
Hands
I was
up,
like-
help.
Never, that will never be me. It's terrifying. Thing is, like, sailing is a lot, even on a nice day, when nothing's going wrong. Because you're like, it's a lot of movement, and at sea, it's not like a steady situation, but it's fun, and there's something so elegant about sailboats.
They are very elegant, the way the lines move with the wind, when the wind gusts and the sails, and the way they travel across the water.
Right?
They're,
Because
they're like swans almost.
exactly. Like, I'd love to see. That's the thing. Is like I said, you know, my dream is to have a boat. I don't know what kind of boat. Like sailboat would be beautiful and lovely, but also it's scary versus like having some kind of like just little motorboat. Is less scary, but you know, not nearly as majestic.
Lemons.
Yes. Yes, that makes sense. I think that's a combination that I think the world is. I've been distracted telling my tale, so my drawing's gone a little out of hand. But, you know,
I think I
priorities.
finished that one.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna start on a new
Oh,
one.
that's
Awesome.
very nice.
So I put all the extra paper over there.
I have a couple
Oh,
of
you
extras
got
right here. Yeah. I
Yeah.
gave everybody about 3 sheets.
I also like love the brown paper.
Yeah,
For
it's
just
got a
general.
nice look, like the manila look.
To like the idea of boats, like it just
Yeah,
looks nice.
it's very like it makes you think about a good old fashioned map.
Yeah, a pirate map. Let's try this one now.
Boats are a challenge because there's so many ropes and so many.
Yeah, the thing with boats
Sails.
is you gotta try and keep it simple, right?
Yeah.
It's it's almost like if you put too many details, it's so busy you can't tell what it's supposed to be.
You get
I'm
lost.
trying to do the thing where it's like it looks like there's detail, but there isn't.
Yeah, knowing how to like just imply detail is such a valuable but hard skill.
The illusion of detail. You
Yes.
don't want to actually put on all the detail because it won't
Yes.
look right.
Exactly.
The illusion of detail. So when you're from far away, it looks just right. Or when you like look closer, it's like this.
But when you look closer, it looks horribly wrong. My goodness, Kate.
I know, right? And holy moly.
Just
How?
how?
Boats work, so I'm just drawing the shapes that I see.
That's what I find is when you don't understand what you're seeing, just draw it anyways, and usually it works out because what you're seeing is what it is.
It's hard, but you have to draw what you see, not what you think you see.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually finding this charcoal quite intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
Charcoal is very much.
Okay, not to forget, I got baby wipes.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need one. I'm trying to be very careful not to touch my other hand because I scratch my face and stuff, and I'm gonna end up with charcoal all over my face.
Happens all the time. Oh, thank you.
Yep, there was some on my nose.
I'll keep mine dirty for now. Cause I wanna blend.
I always
Okay.
do a sketch and people later are like, your face is absolutely covered in, it looks like it's absolutely covered in soot. And I go, that's just
You know,
part
these
of the-
pens, they already painted somewhere. So I wear them where I do some messy work.
Mhm,
So I don't really care about what falls there.
mhm. That's
Pieces of
smart.
charcoal,
Maybe
whatever.
today wasn't a good day to wear like a fancy pirate outfit.
Yeah, maybe
so
it
that
was the
makes
right
sense
decision.
now.
Yeah, that's nice.
Love how like blendable charcoal is. It's just.
Yeah, I never used charcoal much until I did a figure drawing class, and my improvement from the beginning to the end was like crazy notable. But like now doing it after like not having done it in a while, it's a challenge for me.
Hard to need practice for that
Yeah.
because it's a lot of try to get it accurate, but it's kind of have to be multiple
Yes.
passes, but it's
Yes.
like really quick.
I like the vine charcoal, I think, more than the charcoal sticks, because they're a little lighter. This is my draft.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Knowing that charcoal sticks are lighter, you can tell that what I try to do is really hard to do actually because they're thicker as well. Just moving from one to another is really hard. And it doesn't look as good as you want. But you can definitely make nicer lines on top that are looking even more definite.
It's actually trying blending it with the baby wipes and it works pretty well.
Go on top of it and get good texture.
So I'll show an example of the difference between, so this is like a block of charcoal stick, and then this is like the willow charcoal.
Oh.
So it's longer and it's a lot softer, so it breaks apart much easier. But it also gives kind of a lighter, it's less like intense to use or heavy. So I'll see if I have better luck with that.
Yeah, I'm finding it very heavy, but I mean, it's just medium.
Yes, absolutely.
It's on the right hand.
I do not.
There's a figure on this board and I cannot draw it. We're just going with the board.
So that's how people come down.
We'll just make it look like there's crates on the board.
Really want to draw a person, I guess.
No, it's against the rules. We're boats only.
That's the rule.
Boats only today.
No people.
Don't even think of drawing something else.
Draw something else here. Look at that.
Yeah. This is a boats only space right
Boats
now.
only.
Boats only.
So I'm making a mess always because I press with my hands and I create it. So in some cases, I would not want it to happen, but this way I would need to work on real piece and pay attention and
It's
it would,
difficult, right? It's
yeah, so I just don't really worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm not really happy about this piece because when I went with this, it made a very dark black. So this way, I just feel naturally adding more just to balance it out.
Yeah, I think doing boats with charcoal is really interesting though, because I was saying this earlier, is it's because of like specifically sailboats or have that certain elegance and like move with the wind in a way. They're very interesting to draw, like with trying to capture the gesture very much like you would with a figure drawing.
I just feel like I want to add so much detail that I can't, so.
Right.
So, no detail. Unless you're working like with a very large canvas, which we do have, but that would take forever.
So, as a person who uses acrylic really often,
Mhm.
I'm so used to actually repainting what I don't like and using just white or
Mhm.
anything like that. So I got used to not pay attention to that. You know, when
Yeah.
I'll leave the area out and make sure nothing touches it, I'm not there. It's not my medium.
Yeah, I think it's a good lesson to learn to use like different media like this, like to get you out of your comfort zone. I used to
Mhm.
only ever use like pencil. And so like anytime I needed like a finished drawing, it was like very intimidating because I was like, oh, I can't erase my mistakes.
Yeah.
But it is rewarding.
I had a smudge, so I added a lighthouse.
See, that's adapting.
I just want them to Santa Claus now.
Right? Hey, may I have another baby light, please? Yeah. Mine is pretty charcoal. Thank you so much.
There are two of them.
Oh, yeah, they're perfect.
I'm just using like the side of the charcoal piece to do bigger masses. There's like rocks in the corner. This is how I will do rocks.
Okay, that's not where it's supposed to be. I drew it here, I'm like, it shouldn't be here.
Let me reconsider that for a second.
Yeah.
Does this look like I'm going sort of close enough?
I'm like smudging my lines, and then I'm gonna go over and like redefine the ones that are most important.
That's what I did too, actually. I found it gave it a nice texture. That one's a big boat. Look at the giant boat.
Sorry if I don't respond. I can hear, but I.
That's okay. We're just busy making a masterpiece over there.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
It's fine.
I'm just making these quick sketches. They're fun, but they're not quite as detailed.
My blending finger.
Nice.
So if you were to name a boat, what would you name it?
Stinky. Both are stinky.
Yeah.
Probably are.
Yeah.
Never been on one, but I will listen there.
Yeah.
Or floaty. Maybe floaty.
Floating. I like that. Do you remember when there was that like competition to like name a boat?
I remember when there was a competition to name a snowplow.
What? I don't remember that.
Maybe it was in, like, it might have been in a different city somewhere, but I remember seeing it over the internet.
What was the winning name?
Oh gosh, I can't remember. It was like Salted McSnowplow or something. It's really funny. It's one of those goofy names that everybody voted
Yeah.
on, right?
Just like Bodie McBoatface.
Yes, Bodie McBoatface.
Bodie
Exactly the same
McBoatface.
idea. You got it.
As much as my patience ended, you can tell.
I'm gonna see if I can do one where I focus less on the like lines and more on the shades, if that's within my ability.
I'm not sure I want to even make another one.
They're hard.
I feel tired.
Yeah, it's tough working with a medium you're not used to because you get tired easily.
Mm-hmm.
You have to listen and do
Well, I get tired easily anyway because I'm not used to draw a lot of time. I sketch something and then I put it aside and then I come back to it. Same with painting. I'm not used to paint a lot, like sit down and actually paint. Yeah, so today I was actually thinking, okay, I'm making a sketch. I feel good about myself for a little bit, and I can go take a break.
Oh, it's so hard to focus on the shades when there's so much detail.
I'm just tired of sitting and bending this way. Like
Yes.
myself personally, if I
Do you
change
need a
it,
break?
I need a break for
You
sure.
done?
I'm done with this one, but I'm not really. I don't say
Love
it's
to do
finished.
charcoal.
This
I haven't
is
done charcoal in a long
sketch.
time.
Would you like to take my place?
I would love it.
I've done 4 drawings now, so I'm kind of drawing out.
Yeah, I would love it.
Yeah. Happy to.
Hello everyone on the live.
We've got a new participant.
Well,
Well,
new to this.
New to this live.
Yeah.
Not new to
No,
us.
no, definitely not new.
Definitely.
Definitely not young.
Oh, young enough.
Young
Young
at
at
heart.
heart.
Oh.
I gotcha. Yeah, there's a reference here if you want to use, and there's one white there for you, and there's lots of charcoal.
Sweet.
Tons of space.
I need a good break. Well,
Yeah.
just think about like when you bend, it might be a little hard on your back when you sit for a long time.
That's okay.
Yeah, you're so sweet. Thank you for being with me.
So all the papers right there. Okay. And do you want to use any of this? You can choose whichever you want from the book.
Okay, are you guys doing, is the theme boats?
Yes,
Okay.
and chips.
And
That's a pirate ship. Oh my
Maytar,
goodness, that
that
looks
is-
fantastic. Ollie, I think it's
I
great
know.
to check on Major's
Oh,
piece.
yes,
right now.
Maytar is, oh my god, she is my
Lots of
artist.
detail.
Let's go around.
You do, you have the perfect lack of detail. You've got just enough of
Wow. The darkness, like the
The
shadows.
depth of the shadows in here really plays well here.
Yeah, and I just
if you zoom into it, you can see that there's not much detail in there, but like kind of from far away.
The fact that you managed to preserve the light spots is really, really
It's really
something.
impressive.
I
Yeah.
find this charcoal like is good at that. It doesn't
Yeah.
blend around too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all kind of got a random box of charcoal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Mine looks okay. I just did something.
Your boat,
dark
your
and stormy
boat
night.
looks
Yeah.
incredible though.
It looks like night boat. Boats at night are scary.
I just gave up on leaving bright spots and
Just started.
pressing
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, Ollie, these are great.
These are mine. I
Yeah.
have. Here's my first one with
That's really
with
good.
that's the with the
That's
Uh,
clean.
and then this one is with the willow charcoal,
Oh,
which
yeah,
I kind of
see what
like.
you mean. It's got a little more pulsing to
I
it.
like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm starting one. It looks like nothing right now, where I'm focusing on the shading instead of having lines to define everything, which I find is always a challenge because, like, you know,
Yeah.
seeing the lines is easier, but it does kind of tend to capture real life a little more.
Ollie, do you want to take my spot for a little bit?
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah? Okay.
I just,
And I did four. They're all just really
oh
simple.
yeah, can we see them?
This was here's one of them.
Yeah, let me back up a little bit so we can actually show them off. Oh yeah,
The big boat. I decided to draw it a little more close.
I like it. I like the curve of the sails you got.
Thank you. I did multiple boats in this one. Yeah. And then a lighthouse.
Studio Central is getting a lot of a Yale show.
Yeah.
You can see.
This was the first one I did.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the composition of it.
Yeah, this one was from the reference in the book.
Oh,
The other ones were mostly from my head.
oh really?
So. Yeah.
Oh, I like this one too.
Yeah, this one was from my head too.
Oh, I like that.
And I smeared the charcoal with the baby white
Oh,
to
yeah.
get that look there. And then this I just took it on my fingers. and
I
did
really
it.
love the silhouette of the
I
boat.
wanted to get a silhouette.
It's-
I love silhouettes of boats on the water.
It's like it's a perfect like non-detail
Yeah,
where you can totally see like the two separate sails and like everything, but like
it's not separate. Right?
it's not. You know.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of fun. That was loads of fun.
Yes.
Even though I didn't very detailed, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's this one. You know, I'll pass this to you as well, because I'm taking a good break. And I'm not sure if I want to work on it a bit more, because I start feeling.
Well, bending over on the sketchboard is a little tough.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think recommended time is 20 minutes,
Yeah, and then it breaks.
and you need have to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God, should take a break too. My back's like.
Yeah. I don't know how much time we're drawing, but maximum half an hour it's given, right?
Yeah, it's 45, so we can drive for about 45 for half an hour.
Yeah, that's a good time. I feel it when it's time.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
I like for mine turned out.
That was a lot of fun.
I love this. It's fun and mess.
It is, but that's part of the joy of it, I find, is getting messy, because it's once you're messy, you're messy, right? It's like, you're just like, okay, I'm messy now. It's time to do art.
Where's yours? Oh, right here.
Can you take a picture of it?
Sure.
It's on the board. Yeah. Okay. I attached it to the board.
Can I see it?
Here, you wanna?
Gosh, look at that.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, you're just so talented. That's so crazy. Well, it runs in the family.
I'm not patient. have zero patience.
Oh, you have patience, my friend.
To be fair, I spent my whole time doing one drawing. It's been a while since I've done this.
I guess I'll come back and do several like little things to fix the mess if I can. And I'll be done, because yeah, again, recommended time for doing something like this is 20 minutes, half an hour if you have endurance.
Yes.
And I don't actually, like for this posture.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
That is so cool. I love that.
It's definitely challenging to do it this way.
It makes me think of like
But then again, I used to love that movie when I was a kid, so I'm dating myself.
I like this movie too.
It's
I don't think it's that old.
well, I think it's 90s.
Well, it's one of those. There's certain movies too that I like.
What movie are we talking about?
But when you're a kid, you're not like aware of.
Oh,
when-
yeah.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
I think Dustin Hoffman played a really good one.
I'm just playing right now.
It looks good. I like
Marty Starkison.
Yes.
it. You are just fine.
It does.
Oh, I just wanna make sure it tastes good.
That's fair. That's fair.
What I'm doing. And here's my final drawing. Avoiding using too many lines. It's a fun fact. Yeah, I like it. I like how much more like natural it feels when you're not using such intense lines. Just step on charcoal.
I love charcoal. I have like this big, huge thing of charcoal at home, like, yeah.
That's
I
great.
just have it, and I have massive paper, like it's bigger than this.
Yeah.
Such an interesting.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. We'll have a huge show at Studio Central. Come
Yeah,
and see all
yeah.
the ships.
Come check out the boats. This is really fun. I think we should do more. I think we should draw more boats.
We'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
You can wear your pirate outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very tired.
Or my sailor outfit. We could do.
It's all about perception, right? Like you have to make sure that you have, if you're looking at an image, you have to.
You are really good. Well, I'm messy. I know
But that is
artistically
good.
messy.
If you
Very
like
messy.
Kate's, it was like watching it. It's like the first 5 lines. It's amazing already. It's
And then
infuriating.
With my fingerprints.
yes, and of course.
I just turned my fingerprints into
Yeah.
clouds.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
gosh.
what I did too.
And a lighthouse.
Yeah, and the lighthouse, yeah.
Oh,
That's a smart idea.
mate, our yours has just such a
It was in the wrong shape to be a cloud.
such a
so
moody.
something else.
It's Studio
Here's a
Central.
donation to Studio Central, so
Okay,
you
good.
can,
It's okay if I get
have it for some
fingerprints.
time, yes.
Such a cool
If
moody
you're
thing.
working with charcoal, it's gonna have fingerprints.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Major's so good at actually keeping it even.
Yeah,
I feel like, do we want to end there? Because we kind of, a lot of us stopped drawing and we're just admiring now.
Whose sushi is it?
Mine.
Okay.
Like sushi appeared out of
But I'm
nowhere.
not sure if I'm gonna eat it.
Someone was
because-
fishing.
because I got it from Safeway.
Let me back up.
Oh, okay.
I would say, honestly.
And if you want it, you can have it, but.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us for today's live. We had a lot of fun.
We did.
I will continue to draw boats as we continue on.
And do not worry, be happy, and come by worry worms. No worry worms.
No worry worms. And we will see everyone next week for another live.
Bye. Bye.